everybody. Okay, today I'm going to be looking at the book Piano Time 1. Here it is. Okay, and we're going to be looking at page 34. What I've done on my iPad is I've cut out 3 activities: Under the Bridge, Thumb on the Move, and Scale of C. Okay, so this first one is going to be about Under the Bridge. All right. So, first of all, I'm going to play you that tune. Okay. Then I'm going to show you how it works, because this is a special fingering challenge. Okay, so first we're going to play it. Okay, so your first activity is Under the Bridge. You are using your 5-finger position on C, but you are learning to tuck your thumb under after your 3rd finger, like this. Hopefully you can see my 3rd finger on the note, but you can see that my thumb is tucked underneath. Now I've moved my wrist out the way for you, but really it should be nice and neat, like this. Can you kind of see it poking through there? Hello! Okay, it should be nice and neat, like that, sliding underneath. So we go thumb, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, and then you pass your thumb under onto the next note up. But keep your 3rd finger there, because you've immediately got to come down again. And then if you look at the clever exercise Under the Bridge, it actually does that little challenge 3 times. Thumb going under and thumb going under and thumb going under and home. And then with the left hand also. Thumb going under and thumb going under and thumb going under and home. Right, so let's look at the music for that activity then. Here we go. There's the note that you stop on, and stop and think, and you're going to tuck your thumb under onto the next note. But be careful not just to read the fingering, because if you just read the fingering, you are going to think that you are playing middle C with your thumb again, possibly. So remember that the note is important. It still travels upwards. You are tucking your thumb under. Then it's going to travel down, 3rd finger over, and there we have it. And then we're going to go back, thumb going under, and here's the next one. Under, onto the green note, then back over, onto there, and here's the last one. Under, and then back over again. And now we're going to look at the bass clef. Okay, the bass clef here, exactly the same principle. Okay, you stop on the 3rd note, stop and think. Thumb under. And your thumb should be able to touch the note G. Okay, remember it's finger 1, but the note has moved down. Now it's going to move back up, 3rd finger, same pattern each time. There you have it. Okay, so that just explains it with the music. Okay, super. Right, this time we're going to do thumb on the move. So you've already mastered how to tuck your thumb under to that note and come back down again. But now we're going to teach you how you start on position C position, and by tucking your thumb underneath, you can then pop the rest of your fingers on notes above, which means you're now in the F position. Here's F. It's the F position, which means you can reach high C. So you've actually covered 8 notes rather than 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All by putting your thumb under after the 3rd finger. Here we go. Thumb going under and up to the sky. That's the first half. Second half. Thumb going under and down to the deep. My goodness, that was very low for me to sing. So by tucking our thumb under, we are able to reach those further notes. Sorry you couldn't quite see that one. Let's move that up again and show you that left hand. Okay, so this this is Thumb on the Move, looking at the music now. Here we go. Remember to stop on the third note and think. You tuck your thumb under onto the next note up. Remember to look at the dots, they are moving upwards. And then they keep moving upwards. Be careful, you are using finger 2 here, you are carrying on up. Then just watch out, they are trying to catch you, those of you who aren't sight reading the dots, by changing it a little bit. So notice that the note goes down and then up, okay, be careful of that. And then you've hopefully reached the top note, which is sky. And now we're going to start with the left hand. When you get to the third note, stop and think. Thumb under, and then carry on. And remember, the notes don't always just go in order. They have changed them to catch you out with your sight reading. Okay, so watch out for that. Okay, finally, we are going to look at our scale of C. Now, this is basically playing one note after the other from the middle C all the way up to the high C and all the way back down again. We do not play high C twice. Check the music to understand what I mean by that. Here we go. Stop and think, thumb under. Little finger on C. Don't play it twice. Back we come. Stop and think, third finger over. Okay, you will find that if you put your second finger over, you don't have enough fingers. So it must be 3 fingers because you've got 3 more notes to play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a thumbs up. Right, lovely. Then we're going to look at the left hand. I'm just going to move the camera a little bit. Here we go. So starting on middle C, we're going to move all the way down to low C and all the way back up to middle C again. All right. And we're going to do it because you haven't got enough fingers, so we're going to tuck our thumb under. Thumb under. Third finger over because there are 3 more notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did you know that's Russian? Brilliant. Okay, finally, here is the scale of C. So you are going to be able to reach 8 notes now by using that clever thumb tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even though you've only got 5 fingers, you're going to be able to reach 8 notes. 8 notes. Don't know why I felt the need to shove my fingers in front of the camera then, but anyway, never mind. Here we go. So using the same principle, we are going to stop on the third note and think. We are going to tuck our thumb under, and then we are going to move our hands on up to reach the other notes. Take note or watch that the notes go up to that high C and then they start to go down again. Here's the preparatory note. Here is your thumb note, now third finger over. And there you have it. And you have exactly the same with the left hand. And I'm going to let you figure that one out yourself. Enjoy!